Well, good morning, everyone. Hope you slept great, and I hope you're ready for another great day. I'm sure you're wondering why I started off with that statue. It's one of my favorite symbols of why we do practice. He's the laughing Buddha. Oftentimes, you'll see pictures of him where he's got his hands in the air. He'll be just like, he's always celebrating. I love that. Some of you may have thought, wow, Drake looks a little green today. I have a tendency towards being a bit round myself. But I love this guy because he doesn't get it twisted. He understands why he's here. He's here to radiate joy. All these different emotional states that we experience, when we're filled with doubt, filled with skepticism, we bring that doubt and skepticism to the table. It's not the situation that's skeptical, we're skeptical. Same thing with joy. When you enjoy something, you are bringing it to the table. You are radiating joy into it. When you have that sense of a nutritional meal, when you have a sense of hanging out with someone that's really good, it's part of that radiant joy. We can't let negativity stop that joy from shining. Not that we want to avoid it. In fact, it's the exact opposite. The laughing Buddha is not trying to avoid negativity. He just understands that he's big enough to have it there and still have this sunshine coming through. The sunshine is often used as a symbol, like when the sun is shining after a rain, it shines in all the different puddles, but it's still that same radiant source. And the radiant source in each of us is also the same. It is that state of being, I am. When we are in that state, when we don't develop tunnel vision with what we find negative, when we keep radiating joy, we help to keep kindness alive. We help to keep unconditional love alive. I would suggest that there's nothing going on in the world that we should be willing to throw away kindness and unconditional love. I think we need to act classy. I like to think that I'm sort of like an African-American Cary Grant. I know that may be hard for you guys to assimilate, but Cary Grant was one of my heroes. Just the class that he went with, and that's what happens when we bring this sort of joy into the place. Even in difficult times, we find ourselves being respectful, or at least working to be respectful. We find ourselves not exasperating the situation, not making the situation worse. Even if you're really strongly for something, what tends to happen is that we end up strongly against something and not really for something else. Even in setting limits, we can't forget about where we're going, what we're working to do, and that is to create that radiant sense of joy. So today, why not make the laughing Buddha part of your life? Be present, breathe, don't develop tunnel vision, keep your awareness broad, notice flow, notice insignificant details. When you notice insignificant details, it will take small things and make them large, and large things and make them smaller so that they're more manageable. Realize that you need to radiate joy today. Look for it, bring it to the table. We can do this. We can do this. All we have to do is remember our friend here and be that. So, hope you have a wonderful day today. This is an exciting day. I'm going to ring the bell. Here we go. This is your day today. You got this.